MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Colorado Rockies. It's Rockies baseball next on the show. Antonio Senzatella will be on the mound for the Rocks. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy's been throwing the ball great. How about in his last start? Only allowed 3 hits, worked deep in the game to get the win, and we'll see if he can match that in this one and make it 2 good starts in a row.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Number 22.
Line down the left field line. But this is going to get foul. Coming down in buckets. Cats and dogs. Insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
2-1.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
A 3-1 count to the Phillies left fielder. The pitch. And that misses ball 4. So a good battle to begin the ball game today, but the leadoff man will reach first anyway.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Odubel Herrera to the plate now. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. From the stretch. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Well, D-Row, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Phillies shortstop in front in the count, 3-1.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
Here comes the 3-1 pitch. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Center fielder looking up at the track, the wall, into the bleachers, and gone. Two runs on the board after that home run by Odubel Herrera. His first home run of the season as the Phillies have taken a 2-0 lead.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly, just like that, they take the lead.
Batting third. The first baseman, number 7.
Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. 287 the average coming in, and even 20 home runs, 39 driven in. Now the 1-0.
Back outside.
Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. Rhys Hoskins with a solo shot. Number 21 for him on the season. And the Phillies open up a 3-0 lead.
I think it's time to start pitching around this guy. He's hit 3 home runs already in the series. I'm not sure what more they need to see, but this is not the guy I want to be pitching to right now.
Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper, and he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Here comes the first pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Set to deliver the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1.
1-1.
3 runs already home here. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And finally, there's the first out of the inning.
That is it. The second baseman.
Time now for a glance at the Phillies batting order in this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, Matt, I appreciate the way Bryce Harper plays the game. He hit 9 home runs last month. There was a period where he just caught fire. He got into a nice groove and started launching baseballs. And he hasn't lost that home run stroke yet.
And that'll bring up Gene Segura. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Hampson is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. And in steps Scott Kingery. And he's just hoping for something to go his way in this one. And as you can see, it's not been the case of late. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. And a curveball, 79 miles an hour. It's in there, 0-2.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit. But unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
Good battle. Count remains full. The next 3-2. Pops this one up. McMahon has got it, and the side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Phillies 3. The Rockies coming up. Tom Yu is ready to go as he's on the mound for the Phils. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, this guy's been throwing the ball really well. He picked up his 10th win of the year in his last one, and he'd like nothing more than to make it 2 good ones in a row and pick up his win number 11 today.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. There to make the catch is Hoskins, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batting second, the left fielder.
With that, here's a look at the Rockies lineup card for this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Trevor Story is looking to turn it around right now. He's only picked up 1 hit in this series, and I know this. I expect a lot more from him, and I think he expects more of himself, too. This could be the game that gets him going, though. A lot of times when these guys take overs, look out. They're just about to catch fire.
Raimel Tapia comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Dan Dero, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, they've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Matty, this team is oozing confidence right now. They were playing well coming into this game. And what do? Right out of the chute, top of the first, throw a 3 spot up on the board. They got the opposition on their heels.
Trevor. Story.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. And he's a guy really in need of something to click at the plate right now. It's been a rough go for him. Gonna be a tough play. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Chopped toward the second baseman. Segura fields it cleanly. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. Still down 3-0. As we begin the second inning in Denver, here's Heidi with an update on the weather conditions.
Well, Matt, these conditions aren't really ideal for baseball right now, but I am hearing that they're expected to improve as the game progresses. The grounds crew told me between innings that the field's in good shape. They're going to continue to work on keeping it dry, but we should be in for more favorable weather later in the game.
Heidi, thanks. And Dero, I'll send this one to you. As an infielder, these are games that can really challenge a player.
At times, you have to stay focused, though. For me, a little dampness, a little rain, a little weather coming through might actually do the infield dirt a little good. Some guys like to keep it bone dry. I like it a little wet. Ball stays down.
The 1-0. Popped him up. Owings is there. 1 down.
Batting 8. The catcher, Andrew Knapp.
So striding in, Andrew Knapp. Now the pitch. Knapp, 28 years old. He was taken in the second round back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Outside, 2-1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. The 3-1. Pulled toward right center field. Hampson will range to his left and put it away. 2 down. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Tom Yu, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And that misses, ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Hey, I got to really commend this pitcher right here. Was able to regroup in between innings. Something happened in the dugout because he's on point coming out for the second.
High in the air out to center field. Hampson is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Phillies down in order, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Ryan McMahon. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Third baseman.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
McMahon.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Harper has a read on it. Makes the play. 1 away.
Batting 5th. The center fielder, number 1.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
And that'll bring in Garrett Hampson. And he lays off there. 1-0. Yu has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty V, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do, with great stuff like this guy has, he racks up the strikeouts. There aren't a lot of guys that get strikeouts by throwing the ball in the strike zone. This is one of the few that does it.
Count is 1-2 now. And the pitch. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
So now to the plate, Sam Hilliard. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Here's a guy who could use a 3 for 4. He's got that batting average still down in the 190s. 1 home run and 7 driven in. Hit to short. Reined in. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. They trail it here 3-0. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Andrew McCutchen. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this is low, ball 1. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Hampson will wait on it. And he's got it for the first out.
Now batting.
So 1 gone here in the Philadelphia third, and that'll bring up the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. And he looks at one in there. 1-2.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Hit in the air out to center field. Hampson is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in a perennial MVP candidate for years to come, Rhys Hoskins. Here comes the first pitch. Oh, 0-1 count, and the pitch. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep. And bye-bye, that one's gone into the bleachers. So a solo shot here to left center field. His 2nd home run of the game, as the Phillies have opened things up now 4-0. Well, that was this lineup's 3rd homer of the game.
D-Rose, some days the fellas walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Yeah, but there's a saying going around the dugout right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants a chance to get into that batter's box.
Here's Bryce Harper now. Now this ball's hit out to deep left center. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Well, last time this guy had some success, but he can't seem to get it going here. In fact, he's given up more hits in this one than he did his entire last outing. And we're only in the 3rd inning.
Gene Segura standing in as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. That's by him for strike 1.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
And here he is in the 3rd inning. Trouble again. He's just not able to find that comfort zone out there.
The 2-1. Line towards center field. But this will not get down quickly enough as it's pulled in out there in center, and that ends the inning. But the Phils tack on one more on this solo home run. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. It's now 4-0 Philadelphia.
The Rockies are due to hit in the 3rd, and they're looking to get some momentum going with the bats. This is a group that has had trouble doing so all season long. They come in ranked in the bottom part of the league in both strikeouts and runs scored. One player told me, "It's frustrating for sure, but more than anything, I feel bad for our pitching staff. They go out every day trying to keep us in ball games, but right now we're putting a lot of pressure on them to be perfect with the lack of run support we're giving them." Another hitter told me cutting down on the strikeouts is a big point of emphasis as they try to generate more consistent rallies going forward.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Away.
In there for strike 1. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he's off to a flying start. The NL's leader in that department here in the month of May. Into the box, Dom Nunez. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Down the first base line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. There's a chopper fouled off to the left as the count moves to 0-2. Fouled away. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he could finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch when he's sending guys packing like this.
Stepping in now, Antonio Senzatella. As he'll take a look at ball 1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
Well-located fastball right there. If he can continue to do that, he'll pitch deep into this one.
Rockies pitcher with a bat in his hands and a 1-2 count. The 1-2. Line, but speared on a hop. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Rockies. They trail here 4-0. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
Leading off for Philadelphia.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
The third baseman, number 4.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Kingery.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
Grounded down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it. So that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
Long run for the center fielder. He gets there, and that's the second out.
The batter.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Andrew Knapp. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike one. No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now, 0-2.
I'm going to need to see a better game plan out of the hitter right here. That ball was at his eyes.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Popped him up. Nunez is under it, and that retires the side. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia, but they're in front 4-0. Digging in to try it again, Josh Fuentes back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
And quickly, there's one down to lead off the frame.
Up next for Colorado, the left fielder, Raimel.
Now batting, Raimel Tapia. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there, and that's the second out.
The batter, not shortstop, Trevor.
In now, Trevor Story comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First offering on its way. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. No runs, no hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Into the corner and slicing foul. Takes this the other way to right. Oh, and it falls as he can't make the play. The relay, the tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. So no runs or hits here as the error turns out to be unimportant. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Phillies on top, 4-0. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Tom Yu. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. Weakly hit towards first. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Andrew McCutchen. He flew out in his last at-bat. In there, strike 1.
0-1.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Looking up is Tapia. And it's gone as they add still another. It's a solo shot off the bat of Andrew McCutchen. 19th home run for him on the season as they extend the lead to 5-0.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number one, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Now that.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Pulled toward right center field. Hampson will range to his left and put it away. 2 down.
The first base, number 7.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Change-up taken, but it clips the inside corner for a strike. Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Phillies first baseman. The 1-1. He's in there for strike number 2.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. But the Phils tack on 1 more on this solo home run. On to the bottom of the 5th. It's the Phillies 5 and the Rockies nothing. Welcome back to Coors Field in Denver as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Thank you, Heidi. The 1-0. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
A ball and 2 strikes, the count to Ryan McMahon.
Good luck with that pitch. That pitch is an absolute nightmare. Almost unhittable. Nasty downward action. High 80s velocity.
Hit sharply toward the right side. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Garrett Hampson will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control 0-2.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Garrett Hampson is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. To the plate now, Sam Hilliard. A little late on the fastball here as this is bounced foul just off to the left. Strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Right down Main Street, caught him looking.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Here's Chris Owings now as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the 0-1. A swing and a ground ball to third, but this will get foul for strike 2.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
This one's flared off to the right side. Harper coming on. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Rockies strand 1. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Jordan Sheffield is into the ballgame now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
number 89.
And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Bryce Harper, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike. The 1-1 home is laid off for ball 2. Fouled off. The 2-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. 1 out for the Phils in their half of the 6th, and that'll bring in the middle infielder Gene Segura. From the stretch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Hey, no shame in that. Your eyes light up when that heater comes above the belt. That's so tough to lay off of.
And he takes this one high, 1-1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. And he'll lay off the fastball down low. It's 2-1 now. And a big swing and a miss here. 2 strikes.
Hey, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here. Try and dominate and execute a fastball in, and then get the guy sitting inside trying to be quick to everything, and then pull the string a little bit on a nasty changeup.
Hilliard is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
The third baseman, number 4.
Coming to the plate now, Scott Kingery. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now the 0-1. 0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
I liked that he tried to tie him up inside on that pitch, but it was a little bit of a risky situation because if you're off just a little bit, you can end up plunking a guy. That's the last thing you want to do when you...
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Phillies down in order, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Now in the box, Dom Nunez will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent today.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
And a first pitch slider is right there for strike 1. Popped straight up. Yu over to his right. But it's the catcher that gets there to haul it in. And that's the first out of the inning. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike to.
No runs, just one hit. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
Misses, ball 2. Smoke toward third. Kingery's there. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The batter, the first baseman. Yeah.
Stepping in, Josh Fuentes. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates. Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap.
You take a look at the numbers up to this point, you see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Raimel Tapia is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Swing and a liner. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Hey, D-Row, are you aware of this after that knock right there? That's an 11-game hitting streak. You think he knows it's at 11?
I think he knows exactly that it's at 11. It starts off innocent. You just want to get a few knocks to get the hitting coach off your back. Next thing you know, you wake up, you've been sleeping easy for almost a week, 8 days. Now we're on 11. This guy's dinner tastes different.
Boy, the Rockies have been looking for that big hit.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field, and this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Home run number 16 for him on the year, and it's a 5-3 game now.
Not every home run is exactly the same. That ball was absolutely destroyed.
Here's Ryan McMahon now.
Number 24.
As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But the Rockies strike for 3, all coming on this 3-run home run. Number 52 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Number 52.
Digging in the switch hitter, Roman Quinn. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Roman.
He's set, and the pitch. Line towards center field, and that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far. So the Phillies get a man on to start out the inning.
The catcher, Andrew Knapp.
At the plate now, Andrew Knapp, as the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Quinn on at first, nobody out. Now it's 2-0.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Now the 3-0 offering. Nobody out, runner on first. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 2 for him on the year, as it is now 7-3. Alec Bohm will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
He's hitting for the Phillies. Number 28, Alec Bohm.
Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1. Bohm takes his swings from the right-handed batter's box, but he's one of those rare hitters that actually thrives facing same-handed pitching. One of the very best in the game, as a matter of fact, in that type of matchup.
Yeah, Matty, he does not leak with that front side. He keeps that shoulder tucked, stays inside the baseball, and it gives him every opportunity to hammer the fastball and stay on that breaking stuff.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 1-2. There's a changeup that drops below the knees for a ball.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
2-2. High in the air out to center field. Center fielder on the run. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting, left field.
So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Yeah, Matt, that last at bat, that was a pretty good pitch. A fastball down and away that he went out and hooked and pulled it. So if I'm on the mound right now, I'm going to have to think about throwing one up and in and standing this guy up to make that outside corner not as appealing.
McCutchen takes the turn at third. He wants it all. Safe at the plate as they push the lead to 5 now.
The fans are not happy, and I can't blame them. And inside the Parker on that hit, there's simply no excuse for that. And everyone in the ballpark knows it. We'll see if he can shake it off and get out of the top half of this inning.
Jairo Diaz comes on to pitch here with 1 man gone in the top of the 7th.
Number 37,
Odubel Herrera will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Still only 1 out in the inning. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Rhys Hoskins will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his 2nd home run of the game as he was off to a fast start indeed. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. A runner on first with 2 away. Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. The Phillies. Sir Anthony Dominguez gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Standing in, Garrett Hampson. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. Takes this the other way to right, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count, 2-2, and he's able to find a knockout there.
Standing in now, Sam Hilliard, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
At the plate, Chris Owings, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. No hits to this point. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
1-1.
Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. This is skied into short left center. Center fielder coming on. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
Now batting, the catcher, Dom Nunez.
Striding into the box, Dom Nunez, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Here's the 0-1. That's strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give a guy at first a chance to run.
Quinn is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 1 left for Colorado. Can't make any headway into an 8-3 deficit. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Scott Oberg will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Brendan Rodgers is into the ball game as well. He'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Now playing second.
Gene Segura is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Pitch on the way. Taken, but called a strike. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
High and deep to right center. Right fielder giving chase, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And the Phillies are able to get things started with a leadoff double.
That was a pretty good fastball, and it almost got by him, but he's able to slap it in the gap in the right center field. Because of the velocity off the bat, the outfielders couldn't cut it off in time and allowed him to cruise into second really easy.
Into the box, Scott Kingery. This will go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Now the 0-1. And it's fouled away. That misses. 1-2. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Looking up is Tapia. This one's into the bleachers and gone. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. Fourth home run for him on the season, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
I'll tell you, guys are scrambling in the dugout to get to the plate now, and I can't blame them. Seems like everyone's getting in on the action. That's the 7th home run of the game. When it rains, it pours, I guess.
Into the box now, Roman Quinn. No balls and a strike to count. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Guess who tipped their hand? They were sitting all over a piece of cheese. He flew open on the front side.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Long run for the right fielder, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Up next to Philadelphia.
Digging in and looking for more, Andrew Knapp. His prior history versus this arm, he's 1 for 4. Got him fishing that time. 0-1.
That was a nasty pitch right there. Great arm action by the pitcher. That looked like a heater out of his hands and dropped off the table.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Big swing, but a little dribbler here to the right side of the mound. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Didi Gregorius will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 18, Didi Gregorius.
And he fouls this one off. Gregorius, also known as Sir Didi around the game and in the Netherlands. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Hey, this guy has been an absolute solid player his entire big league career, and I expect him to have a ton of suitors come this offseason.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
Grounded to the right. Rogers brings it in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. But the fighting strike for a pair, both coming on this 2-run home run. Jose Alvarado is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Number 46, Jose Alvarado.
Brendan Rodgers bats next. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the eighth after entering off the bench just a little bit ago.
Brendan Rodgers.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Fouled away. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number one.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
Stepping in now, Josh Fuentes, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike one. Alvarado, the former Tampa Bay Ray, he became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a one-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
Raimel Tapia is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. That evens it up 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Well, the 1-2 pitch didn't go his way, and now a miss there on 2-2. You know he doesn't want this at bat to get away from him, so I think we're going to see a challenge pitch on a full count.
Now batting, shortstop, Trevor.
Now at the plate, Trevor Story, man at first after the 2-out walk. A little tardy there, no balls and a strike. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and it's a foul ball. A pause and the 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Rockies strand one. They'll need to do better than that. It's 10-3. Now at the plate.
Lead off for the Phillies, the left fielder, number 22, Andrew McCutcheon.
First delivery to him on the way. No balls and 1 strike. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your A swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
A bouncer to the left side. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. On the recovery throw is in time to get the out at first. What a heads-up play.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Standing in, Odubel Herrera. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And that misses inside 1-0. Right side hit hard. And that is through into right field for a single.
The first baseman, number 17, Reese Hoskins.
To the plate now, Reese Hoskins. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. This is on the ground over to first. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. We'll head now to the bottom of the 9th. It's the Phillies 10 and the Rockies 3. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter.
The Rockies, the third baseman,
Shane Green will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Now pitching for Philadelphia.
He's set. Here it comes.
26, Shane Green.
Now it's driven the other way with some authority, headed toward the foul pole. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Now batting, number 1.
In now for Colorado, Garrett Hampson. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
Popped him up. Hoskins waits on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, right fielder, there, Hilliard.
Ready for another chance? Sam Hilliard, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And it's quickly 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Last strike now for Colorado. Still no balls and 2 strikes. And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. Right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. He brings it in, and the Phillies have claimed the 4th consecutive victory here as this ball game is over.
Well, these guys feel pretty good about themselves, and they should. Anytime you can come into somebody else's ballpark and sweep a 3-game tilt, you're doing something right. Great team effort.
10-3 at the end of this contest. The Phils put a 10 spot on the scoreboard in this one. Tom Yu earns a league-leading 11th win of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.